Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 characters I would pick if I was in charge of creating Fighters Pass 3 for Smash Ultimate. Let's get into it. Fighter number 1 would be Crash Bandicoot. For the first character of a new pass that would revive Smash Ultimate DLC speculation, I think there's no better choice than Crash. If I was in charge, I'd want to take this first opportunity to add the fighter who, to me, seems like the most glaring omission from the roster as it stands right now. Crash is a big third-party mascot character with a rich history and a lot of support behind him. Also, I think he would satisfy a large fan base who've been pushing for him to be added as a fighter for a while now. Overall, I don't think many people would object to Crash being in Smash, which is why I think he makes an ideal pick for character number 1. As the star of a 3D platformer, he has a ton of material to pull from for a Smash moveset, including his signature spin. I can't think of many other characters who would translate to Smash better than Crash. An easy choice to start off my picks for a Fighters Pass number 3. Fighter number 2 would be a Guardian from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. After Crash, who many might call a predictable addition, I'd want to use a Piranha Plant style WTF character to remind people that any character is possible for the rest of the pass. Part of the beauty of Smash speculation is that we never truly know who we're gonna get, and the characters we already have that nobody expected are living proof of that. A Guardian would be great, not only because it's an iconic Zelda enemy at this point, but it would also play like no other fighter in the game currently. I could see it being unique as a heavy character with high movement speed, plus a huge range from its laser attack, despite that move having a substantial cooldown and animation lag. For a game as important to Nintendo's history as Breath of the Wild, what better way is there to honor its legacy than adding the brand new enemy it introduced to us? And no, it's not too big. We got Ridley in this game, remember? We're over that discussion. Alright, my fighter number 3 would be Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat games. Take a look at the current roster. Sakurai clearly has a thing for integrating the major fighting game series into Smash. We have Street Fighter with Ryu and Ken, Terry from Fatal Fury / King of Fighters, and most recently, Tekken is in the game with the addition of Kazuya Mishima. For me, Mortal Kombat is the next major fighting game franchise in line, therefore series icon Scorpion would be a no-brainer choice. First of all, design-wise, Scorpion gives us a different look for a fighting game rep. All the fighting game characters currently in Ultimate are just jack guys in cut-off shirts, or no shirts at all. Scorpion would be a welcome departure from that visual aesthetic, but no less fearsome. And the fatality mechanic from these games is just asking to become a Final Smash. There's a part of me that really wants to see Scorpion decimate Mario or Kirby with a brutal fatality. Should I be concerned about that? Fighter number 4 for me would be Monster Hunter. This would simply be the Monster Hunter player avatar, with the default skin being from Rise, and the other skins being character designs from previous games in the series. Just like how Hero represents multiple Dragon Quest games with his alt costumes. The Monster Hunter series is simply too big and too closely associated with Nintendo to continue being neglected on the playable fighter roster. I'm not even a Monster Hunter fan like that, but I actually think it's criminal that there hasn't been a fighter from the series yet. A common concern is that an avatar character would be boring and have no personality. But in all honesty, I think a Monster Hunter avatar character would work just fine. I mean, we already have multiple Fire Emblem avatars, and the Dragon Quest hero mentioned earlier is a vanilla RPG protagonist too. The key here is the fact that the Monster Hunter universe has so many weapons and items to make use of in a Smash Bros. Moveset. I mean, look at the Monster Hunter Rise Wire Bug. That practically writes itself as a moveset gimmick, and would do wonders to increase this fighter's mobility. Don't forget, another core concept in this fighter's moveset would be switching between weapon types. Axes, bows, long swords, dual blades. There are a ton of possibilities here, and I really think the Hunter would be a great fighter addition, bringing a more technical moveset to Smash. And finally, fighter number 5 would be Geno. Now, I don't particularly love Geno. I think as a character, he's fine. But what I do love is when Smash defies expectations and does something people thought would never happen. Just like Sora in Fighters Pass 2, I want the final character of my Fighters Pass 3 to blow people's minds. Mind you, Geno is way more niche than Sora. To be honest, he hasn't really been relevant for decades. But I think finally adding Geno as a playable fighter would be a gift to the Smash community and to the hardcore fans who have rallied behind this best character for generations of Nintendo's classic console brawler. Yes, Geno would be a bit of a head-scratcher choice in the eyes of the casual consumer, but if there's one thing I know, it's that a lot of Smash fans really want Geno. And what more is Smash Ultimate than the fulfillment of all its fans' wishes? Just like how Geno is a doll that comes to life in Super Mario RPG, my wish is to make him a Mii costume that comes to life in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So those were the 5 characters I would pick if I was put in charge of directing a Fighters Pass 3. I think it's a good mix of first and third party, expected and unexpected characters. Anyway, if you want more Nintendo videos from me, check out this video, which is ranking my top 25 Nintendo Switch games. That'll be linked right over here. Thank you so much for watching. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video for more quality Nintendo content.